What up, people? This is Mr. You Know Who It Is, aka G-Man on Live, aka G-Man on Live Forever on it, aka G-Man Keeps It Real. What up, people? What up, world? Debunking Black. Hashtag Debunking Black. Hashtag Civil War. Hashtag Mr. You Know Who It Is. This is my new shit. Share me on all your social medias, all your websites. Let's get right on into this. Debunking Black Hypergamy. Well, as I have seen on YouTube, as I have opened my web browser and looked at the web page and the home page, I have seen nothing but videos about how black men aren't up to snuff. Basically, how we aren't shit. Basically, how we will kill our own women, rape our own women, and throw our own women to the wolves and dogs and leave them out in the street like stray cats. which is funny to me because the government instructs our own women, quote unquote sisters, to throw the men that they have sex with and have babies with out in the streets, you know, so they can receive certain Section 8s and WICs and SSIs and things like that, so they can take care of the baby or more so of themselves. This is how they support themselves for the most part. Not discounting that, white women do it too, or that white women don't use welfares or other government assistance, but you have a large number of black women who do the same. With that being said, you have certain black women who have grown up, I guess, middle class, some even high class, being that they have been, I guess, grown up pretty fairly, treated well by their parents, groomed by both of their parents, where their mother has instilled in them that they should find a good man, a good husband, or find a well-to-do man to have babies by. Find a good baby daddy at least. And by good, they mean a dude who is top tier in looks, top tier in profession, top tier in economic, financial holdings, top tier in having his own car, house, maintains his own land, grows his own garden, takes care of all his baby mamas. You know, the list goes on and on. He has to have this and he has to have that. And you have a whole slew of black women who have been indoctrinated. The seed has been planted for them to find the same thing. So it's all these black women going after the same type of man. So naturally, with the so-called statistics of black male incarceration and a lack of black men graduating college and lack of black men doing well for themselves, of course you will have a whole bunch of black women thinking, with the indoctrination, thinking by statistics, thinking that they have to share a nigga. Like it's Build-A-Bear. Like they have to build a nigga up. Like you gotta build this nigga and change this nigga, that one nigga you have, to be the hypergamous or the elite nigga you want. He has all the looks and all he pulls all the tricks out of the bag for you. He does it for you. He wows you. You got a twinkle in your eye every time you see him. He's 6 foot tall. He's handsome. He's buff. He can pick you up with one hand and shit. He looks like Mr. Clean. He reminds you of The Rock and Vin Diesel or some shit. But he just doesn't make enough money. But nevertheless, I mean, these women still have a baby by them. And some of these women are sharing the nigga. Or it's like 5 women to 1 nigga. The 1 nigga that they want. So they sharing dick. And they sharing babies. And they sharing fathers. And this is where this clusterfuck comes from. This is where it comes from, ladies and gentlemen. So now you have these butthurt women who have been burnt. Burnt by past relationships. Burnt because they shared some dick. Shared a nigga. He don't want to have nothing to do with the bitch anymore. He done knocked the bottom out your pussy. Now you pissed off. Now you want to move on to bigger and better things. You want a man who is not black because, oh, that nigga done burnt me. That nigga done had his way with me and I can't get nothing from him anymore. I can't get no money from him. I can't get no free rides. I can't use this nigga anymore. So you move on to a white man. We're just going to use the white man here. Because I don't think black women really talk about any other race of man. So I don't think black women really talk about any other race of man, period, like they do the white man. The white man is the exalted man of the hour, on every minute, on every second. I think the white man is something like God or Jesus or something like. I think he's up there. Like there's God, there's Jesus, and there's the white man. Like I think that's how it goes in today's society. So that's the hypergamy, man. There it is. In order for these black women to be of any pleasance or to be a treat to be around, you have to have a white man present. Particularly a white man who catches their interest. A white man doesn't even have to be overly attractive. He doesn't even have to dress for success. All he has to have is his whiteness and a little bit of money. For God's sakes, he could be a retiree. He could be injured, a veteran or a deputy or something. He could be on leave or on reserve. He could be fucking lounge around the fucking house smoking weed. You know, like the brothers that women like to complain about. The lazy niggas that black women claim they don't want. These white men can do the same thing. Basically getting away with murder. These white men could be out of work for eons of years. And these same black women will sit up under him. Will sit up under Skylar and Taylor and put up with that shit. Just as long as the white skin prevails. Just as long as I can get those babies with the good hair. Just as long as my child has a chance. As long as my child can grow up to be 6 feet. I can fend for this family. I can do this. I'm a black woman. I can be the head of this. Because this white man, this lily white man, is kind enough to give me his white skin. He's kind enough to lend me his white privilege to live with him. I'm going to give him my body, my soul, my spirit. Because this is what society views as the perfect family. So I'm going to go interracial. Because the black man ain't doing nothing for me. The black man has used me and abused me. But see, I'm the black woman and I can do for myself and I can do this and I can do that. And the black man wouldn't let me do what I wanted to do. And this white man here, he's going to let me do anything I want to do. And that's a real man. That's where the hypergamy thing really throws me off. Because, you know, I'm seeing a lot of black women offline, I'm seeing a lot of black women with these nerdy white dudes, or with these white dudes who, for any reason, they look kind of dirty. I don't know. They look like they've been farming all day. They look like they've been under a car all day or something. You know, they're not very clean looking. They're not very clean cut. But the black women you see them with, they're all gaudy. I don't know what that's about, but I don't see that as very hypergamous. I just think it's merely a racial thing out here. And a lot of these swirling websites, a lot of these interracial dating sites, they play on a lot of darker skinned women's low self-esteem. They play on a lot of your lack of pride by telling you that the only way you're going to have a happy life is if you have a husband that is not the same skin color as you. Because, hey, let's face it, the black man doesn't like you. The black man only wants a white girl, which is a total fucking lie. The black man only wants a light-skinned girl, which is a total fucking lie. You have let the Rashida Strobers put their problems onto you, making you think that a black woman is only reserved as beautiful if she is a light skin or a light hue or white skinned, which is fucking stupid. Maybe this is why a lot of sisters, quote unquote, are wearing weaves and blonde hair extracts and highlights. Maybe that's the reason. But back to the hypergamy thing. It seems that black women only want another race because that's what society or the government or the media has pushed them to be. Be more white. Be more white, black women. Get you a white man. Get you some white kids. Your life will change overnight. You will no longer have to deal with the hood or the hood environment or the bad society that you came from. You won't have to deal with the savagery. We're going to colonize you. We're going to make you whole. We're going to make you a real person in society. Just get a white man. Any white man. Now, I'm not going to shit on the women who are out here really going for that paper. I'm not going to shit on the women who are really out here looking for a mate who is making six figures. But let's face it here. A lot of you Aunt Jemimas out here don't look like new money. You may be shaped like a bag of money, but you don't look like you are worth any of the fucking coin dropped on you today. Maybe the reason why you're on government assistance, maybe the reason why you're on WIC is because a man didn't see in you what you should have saw in yourself, which was your own self-worth. When you yourself see yourself as worthless, you will put yourself in some worthless situations and conditions. And you will end up where you end up. Dating up in hypergamy, which was supposed to be meant for financial gain, has turned into, I just want my kids to have good hair. I just want my kids to not look like me so they have a fighting chance in America. So they have a fighting chance in life. You got all these motherfucking black women bragging about they little mixed niglet kids. And that's supposed to be hypergamy. You got black women writing books about how to date up. Ain't talking shit about money. All they focused on is that white skin. But I can't blame them. It's the end thing to do. It's the trend. But that's Mr. You Know Who It Is. Debunking black. Hashtag debunking black. Hashtag Civil War. Hashtag Mr. You Know Who It Is. This is my new shit. Share me on all your social medias, all your websites. Debunking black hypergamy. Let me know what y'all think about this. Hell, even let me know if I'm in the wrong. Y'all subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.